Hey there, it's Katerina, and I'm just wanting to do a real quick kind of introduction to the video that's about to happen. I'm actually recording this after I'm back, but we had done a very quick trip up to my new house with another load of furniture in a U-Haul and household goods. It was about a 16-hour drive one way, and we did it very quickly up and back in the matter of 2 days. It was pretty stressful, actually. But this was just I did a little bit of shopping the day prior to get a few things like bacon and a couple different varieties of some thinly sliced beef to make some beef jerky out of. And then just showing you kind of the things that I grabbed to put in the cooler. I had mentioned in one little clip in there that if we had stopped to eat anywhere that I would film that, but we actually didn't stop to eat anywhere. I had just a few snacks in my cooler as well as my husband in the truck, and we just basically snacked on that, the bacon, the beef jerky. He had some cheese. I did have cheese in my cooler as well, but I never touched it. So we never actually stopped anywhere to eat, so I didn't have any of that type of footage. And we went to a gas station, just a few times, got some coffee at the gas stations, which probably isn't the greatest coffee in the world, but it worked. And we had actually found a couple meat and cheese snacks that my husband wanted while we were there, so I did take a picture of those. But I just don't have any restaurants or anything to film while traveling because we never stopped, and I just really wasn't that hungry. There is a period in there where I actually, once we arrived to our destination that evening, I had been suffering in a lot of pain the entire trip this is TMI, so if you don't want to hear any TMI, fast forward. But I had a lot of pain in my bladder. I already suffer from interstitial cystitis, and I can never say that well, but basically it's painful bladder syndrome. It's been that way for a couple years, and I've been taking medicines for it. The last 2 months, however, I haven't been taking any medications for it. I have just been monitoring what I eat. I don't eat vegetables or tomatoes or things like anything that have a lot of oxalates or any kind of acidic type things, really. So not vegetables or fruits or things like that. The only really acidic things I think that I do even ingest now are the element electrolytes. And I haven't been having any issues with my painful bladder, but I had been really pushing with packing and doing a bunch of stuff just a few days prior to leaving, and I had some kidney pain and some general discomfort, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to drink a lot of water. It's probably just because I'm doing too much. And the day that we drove on the trip, it started out sort of okay, and then progressively got worse. I was having to stop constantly. It was horrible. I ended up having, when we got to our location, my husband went to the house with the truck, and I went to the urgent care, and ended up having a UTI, which is crazy because I haven't had one in a while. I don't know what caused it. Lots of speculation. I'm assuming maybe I just was holding it too long in the days prior because of all the things that I was doing. I don't know. I don't have an answer to why that is, but it would kind of like interrupted the trip there momentarily. I since got on some antibiotics, and everything was much better on the way back, or at least more bearable, but I didn't do a lot of video as well going up because as it progressed, I just kept feeling worse and worse and worse. It was pretty bad, but just have some footage of a little bit of the driving coming out of Texas, and basically just talking about what I ate, which was literally bacon, beef jerky, and coffee and water. And I was never hungry the whole trip. I just really wasn't hungry. And I don't know if that was a combination of me not feeling well or just not hungry. I typically go all day without eating, maybe just once, twice, sometimes a meal, now that I've been on Carnivore. So I don't consider that to be unusual at all. I do know when I got out there and they did the test for the UTI, she did come in and tell me that my urine had a lot of ketones in it, and but she wasn't concerned about that because I hadn't eaten all day. But also, when I let her know what I was doing, diet-wise, she was, oh, well, it's working, it's good. No, nothing, no negativity, no commenting, no nothing, which was nice, because I think I had mentioned where I am moving to, it is a much more health conscious type area, and where I'm at right now, whenever I mention keto, carnivore, ketovore, I get a little bit of a pushback, and it's not considered necessarily to be healthy by the healthcare professionals that I frequent. So anyways, I'm not going to keep talking. This is just a little bit of footage of what I do have of a couple of the snacks that we picked up, and some of the prep that I did prior to the trip. And it's just very simple, very easy. I had no issues being a carnivore on this trip, nothing. And I could have stopped at a fast food place and got burgers like at Wendy's or McDonald's, but we never did. And we were all, both of us, me and my husband, both of us were really quite satiated the whole trip. So anyways, I'm going to roll the footage, and thank you once again for watching my videos. I hope that you'll subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and for all of those of you that have, I absolutely really appreciate you and love all your comments. So I hope that you continue to do so, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And you know what I always say, eat your meat.
walk drive.
actually been on the road since 3 o'clock this morning, and it is 11 a.m. and we're still in Texas. It just takes forever to get out of Texas. But the weather is much cooler, and I was able to actually put on some flannel. It was really nice. I've stopped at a gas station to get my second coffee of the day. I don't have anything in it, no sweetener or anything. I also always have my electrolytes for traveling. This car is completely packed, so stuff piled all in the back. But I have a little small cooler up here in the front. It has some bacon that I made the other day, yesterday, as well as the beef jerky that I made. I have a bag of that, a bag of bacon, and I even have some cheese sticks in here, even though I'm not doing dairy, but I figured for the trip, in case the bacon or the beef jerky ran out, or if I just wasn't feeling it anymore, then I would have it, you know, for emergency's sake. I also have some of, what is that, Death Wish. They have the regular mountain water and then the sparkling. I have some of those. And a couple of bubbly key lime pies. I don't usually drink the bubblies, but just for something a little bit different. I've been up since 2. We've been on the road since 3 a.m. And I have not eaten anything except for my little snack bacon and some beef jerky. I'm doing well. My back isn't bothering me. I was thinking it was probably going to be pretty bad. But yeah, so far so good. We haven't stopped for lunch yet. If we do, I will obviously get some, you know, footage of what we stopped to eat. And I haven't taken any video yet of gas station food or anything because I brought this with me so that I wouldn't need to eat anything from the gas station. But coming back, I may not have any left over, so I may have to get some snacks. And I'll, of course, record that as well. But yeah, so this is the road trip. So far, doing it on Carnivore is super easy. Normally, if I was road tripping, I'd be getting carby snacks, sugary snacks, soda, all that. No desire for any of that, just some coffee. And actually, this gas station that I went to here actually has a machine that grinds the coffee fresh and then brews your cup so it's nice and strong. That's kind of nice. But yeah, so I'll just record throughout. We will not be at our destination until dinner time, so it's going to be a long day, but feeling good so far, and that's really unusual, but I'll be checking back in soon.